So our mission really is to try and make the world a better place, I suppose. I see colour as being something where we can really influence how people feel. I think we feel it's worth celebrating. I suppose you might think of our practice as being architectural design, but we're not architects. We're definitely doing interior design, and we're reinventing buildings. Our approach is about really trying to optimise space, make it really hyper useful. It's all about purpose. We spend probably 90% of our time working through that. Following that, we then apply enhancements to that design using colour, materials, finishes. But that isn't necessarily the starting point, but it's the thing then that really affects how people feel about the space.
Jasper School is a boarding school in the Lake District. We could not ignore the fact that it's set within such a dramatic landscape. We wanted to try and bring the dramatic landscapes into the interiors, but we wanted to have something that was super rich in terms of the scheme's colour. So we used Ultrafabrics on the booths with a burnt orange and a cobalt blue backdrop. I'd say that scheme and that area of the school is so contrasting to what Jasper actually have elsewhere, and that's what made that such a good project.
It's turned out, I think, very successfully, and it's self-evident in how vibrant it is, and it's the best space in the school by far.
The tannery uses materials that are more muted, more refined. Rather than painting it, we focused on this idea of sustainability and trying to use a less is more approach. So that is where the colours and the look and feel came from. That combined with raw concrete, the plaster and the mint Ultrafabrics on the booths, I think that we were really able to achieve something that is testament to the functionality and the authenticity of the scheme. These kind of more muted tones and refined pastel tones with the mint colour, I feel like really embody the architecture and almost this idea of a bleached landscape.
The rules around colours, I think it's more about around our approach of making sure that the colours don't lead. It doesn't matter what the colour is in the first instance, it's about what we're going to do for people. We have to think about what our clients' kind of sense of identity would be, and then I think we just want to highlight some of those kind of functions and purpose elements in the space.
It's the colour, the finishes we use and the textures that are all in play that make it its own identity.
If you can't feel colourful, then it brings a smile, doesn't it? We try and make our spaces inspirational. I mean, that's what we've got to try and do.